Hey guys, we are back at the Big Top Flea Market, and it's about 11 o'clock. We've sold a few things. We sold our last Atari 2600. The guy brought in a kind of non-working Super Nintendo, so I gave him a few bucks for that, deducted a little bit off of the Atari price. He picked it up, he said, for his sister, which was kind of cool. He also picked up like some $1.99 games for the Super Nintendo, some sports titles. The biggest thing, guys, is the gentleman who had Rule of Rose and Haunting Ground. He came back, and I bought them with a whole bunch of other games, so let me show you. Alright guys, here's the hodgepodge of PS2, PS3 games that I picked up. Actually a couple PS1 games as well, the Wing Commander 3 and 4. And here is the big pickups. We've got Rule of Rose and Haunting Ground. Unfortunately, Rule of Rose is missing the front page of the manual, so I had to deduct a little bit off of that, but it's going to be really cool putting these in the display case, because hopefully a collector will come in and be interested in it. Well, it's coming up on 2:30, and we've done about $129, which is, a little less than an average day for us, and we normally do about $150 on a Saturday. It's only, like I said, 2:30, so I'm not really sure how much longer we're going to be here. It's really starting to die down, and it is super hot. Guys, if anything else interesting happens before we leave, I'll let you know. Otherwise, we'll start filming again on Sunday. Alright guys, on Sunday morning we decided to stop by our local flea market. It's real small, but I found some decent stuff out here in the past. So guys, let's see what I can find.
How you doing this morning?
Pretty good. How much are your games? I can't remember. I've been here. It's been a while since I've been here.
$2 on everything except the PlayStation ones, and they're $1.
Okay. Non-sports titles for the PS1s for $1 a piece. You really can't go wrong with that. And definitely for $2, I'm picking up Wild Arms. How about your systems?
Alright, the two PlayStations, everything's here except the power cord, and I gotta get them.
Okay.
This is complete. Well, 25 for the Nintendo 64,
okay.
25 for the PlayStation 2.
Okay.
And it has 2 extra controllers and some wires extra, and 25 for the Dreamcast.
Okay. Definitely going to pick up the Dreamcast with the extra controllers for 25 and the N64 for 25. I definitely need one since I am out right now. That's the woman.
All kinds of stuff that
That's the woman I don't like.
one you don't like.
Remember the one that ran me away? Don't worry about it.
Well, they're all different prices.
Don't worry about it, hon.
Really?
Yep. If you'd watched last year when I was filming, when I was coming out and doing pickup videos, I had a camera, and that was the lady who kind of ran me away. She grabbed all the games from my hand and said she didn't want to be on camera, so that bitch doesn't get my business. Nope.
How come?
I don't want to deal with her.
Oh, is she the one that got mad at you for the glasses?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Maybe she loaned it somewhere.
Maybe.
Just bought herself for $2.
Nah.
Not Squad X. I don't even know if it's $2.
No.
Divinity. Oh, that's for PC. Never mind. Take that one.
No, these are all together.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ooh.
You got some titles in here you don't have already.
I haven't seen. I don't have some of these in my collection.
Demons and Diamonds. I never even heard of that one.
Yeah. I wish that was Lockjaw. I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
You know how much it is?
It's about $100.
Ooh.
It goes in my collection though. I'm sorry.
I heard that did.
You are so beautiful. To me.
They went and got. Would you take 40 for it if I buy some other stuff too?
Yeah, because I want to get rid of it.
Okay. How much are the PC games?
PC games, I'll go $1 on.
Okay. You know, I will do $1 on them.
Yeah.
Holy crap, I cannot believe I found Sword Quest Waterworld. I have been looking for this game for over a decade and it finally falls into my hands. God, that has a lot of discs. It's just hard to...
Oh, I got a bunch of them together.
Yeah, this was right before I guess they did DVDs, so they're all regular CDs. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's 4 discs, so... These for $1 a piece, though. Yeah, I'll do $1 a piece. Alright, hon. Well guys, it's like 9 o'clock. I just got here, my wife dropped me off, she had to go take care of some stuff for work. And as you saw, my gosh, this is probably one of the better pickups I've had in a very long time. The Dade City Flea Market was just absolutely great. I've not been out there probably for about 3 or 4 months, and it doesn't look like anybody's really picking the thing over, especially people that collect the older stuff like that Atari I got. Let me show you basically what entails that $40 I spent for that Atari. Alright, first of the games, I got 43 games with them. I'm going to show you the few expensive ones last, but here they are, the ones, pretty much commons. Here is the system, and yes, I flipped it over, and it is a heavy sixer. You can look at the bottom here, look at that rounded edge. And it was made in Sunnyvale, California. Came with 2 controllers. Unfortunately, I haven't tested the system yet, so hopefully it does work. It also came with either PS1 or PS2 extension cables. It was just in the box that the system and games were in. And finally, the games. Oh my goodness, I'm going to keep 2 of these for my collection, the 2 expensive ones if my wife lets me. We've got first Sword Quest Waterworld. It's about a $100 game. This one's not really worth a lot. It's only worth about $5, but it's kind of one of the original Atari 2600 games that was made in '77. And Death Trap for the Atari 2600. This is about a $25 game. Alright guys, next will be the Dreamcast system that I picked up. Alright guys, here is the Dreamcast. Just so you know, the Atari 2600 and both controllers work perfectly. Very happy about that. Here is the console. Came with Rainbow Six, not a great game, but that's not a big deal. Came with 2 Rumble Packs and 2 VMUs, is that what they're called? And 3 controllers. I got this for $25. 25 is not too bad, but with 3 controllers and the accessories, I thought it was a great deal. On to the N64 I purchased. Alright guys, here's that N64 lot. I did test it. It all works, which is cool. It came with 007 and the original Turok game. I paid $25 for this. I thought that was a good deal. I wanted to pick one up because we had sold like 3 or 4 of them in like 2 weeks, so I definitely needed one back in the booth. Also wanted to mention that the Ruler Rose and Hunting Grounds are gone. The one of the high-class collectors that come in, and I gave him a pretty good deal. I think I sold both of them for $180 to him. He's come back and he spent probably hundreds of dollars here, so I'll let him have them. So we made pretty decent profit on those, not too bad. Next up will be the games that I got that were basically loose PS1, PS2 games.
Well guys, the sound cut out on this clip unfortunately, but these are my games that I picked up. The best PS1 game was probably Mobile Suit Gundam 2. It's like a $15 game. And of course, I got the Wild Arms 5 for the PS2 loose. I can't believe it. I think the guy gave that to me, the PS2 games, because they were all loose. He just let me have it. That's like a $35 game. There's also a Spyro game, which was pretty cool as well. We got a original Xbox controller for $3, and the PC games were all $1 a piece. Some actually pretty good titles.
Well guys, it's like 3 o'clock right now. It is hot as hell. This might be the hottest day we've had out here yet. Fortunately, as you can see, we left our frog togs. That's that blue towel-like thing that's always around my neck. It helps me keep me cool pretty good. We also forgot our cooler with all our water in it, so we're kind of been struggling with that. The guy that earlier had came in and bought a Dreamcast game, that Rainbow Six game, for like $5, and he bought about 10 Atari games from me. That's the only 2 systems he currently has. He was eyeing that heavy sixer quite a lot. He just didn't have the money. Well, he just came back and he bought it. I took off like the 10 games and the paddles and let him have it for $50 instead of, I think it was $65 otherwise. He seemed very happy about it. The system worked great. I had it plugged in earlier today and was playing a few games on it just to test it to make sure that and the controllers worked, and it did. So I think we have a happy camper now. I love seeing the Atari stuff go out and sell because, again, it's probably one of my favorite systems. It was one that I played when I was a teenager, so it's still very near and dear to me. Guys, it's, like I said, about $245. We are now sitting at about $339 for the day. Not a bad day considering how hot it is. If anything else sells before we leave, I'll let you know. Alright guys, here's the wrap up. On Saturday we did $129. On Sunday we did $339 for a grand total of $468, which isn't too bad. If we can keep doing this during the summer, I think we're definitely going to make it. We're going to also try maybe to start doing some internet sales. We got to get the paperwork for taxes taken care of before we can start doing that and selling to people in Florida on the internet. Also, I want to say this was probably one of my better pickup weekends I've ever had because of, Sword Quest Waterworld, Wild Arms, the Ruler Rose games, Haunting Ground that I was able to get, and a lot of that stuff actually sold too. With me putting Waterworld, the Sword Quest Waterworld game, and the Death Trap game into my Atari 2600 collection, that gets me at exactly 300 games, which is really exciting. Well guys, thanks again for watching.